Hey guys, I'm Jackie, your reluctant housewife, here to help you find your inner domestic goddess without losing your inner feminist. And today, we're gonna make chicken noodle soup from scratch. Okay, so chicken noodle soup is not that hard, and I'm super excited to tell you because when you're craving it during the winter, when it's freezing outside, and you're like, I just need something warm, or you're sick and you really need that homemade remedy, chicken noodle soup is a super fast and easy way to help yourself. So, all we have, I've chopped up some chicken, just some regular chicken tenders actually, with no bone. I've got a vegetable broth and I've got a chicken broth. I'm more of a vegetarian, so I kind of lean towards that in everything. I'm gonna add about 1 of each carton. You can just add chicken broth, it'll probably taste so much better, who knows. Trader Joe's, God bless them, they have a pre-made carrot, onion, and celery mix so that you can start a soup really fast. And I've been buying this a bunch because it's great. It's so much easier. And then egg noodles, the best. I almost thought about doing barley, but then it wouldn't be chicken noodle soup. So let's get started. Hi. Okay, so any good soup, you're gonna start with your olive oil in your pot. Put about, 2 tablespoons worth. Then we're gonna take our soup starter and we're just gonna put this all in here. And then, because my pilot light is out and I have to use this side, I'm gonna use this side and say, hi, I'm far away, but you can hear me. Okay, then I'm gonna just add a generous amount of cracked pepper, some Himalayan sea salt, and we're just gonna saute this for a while until they're, softened. So the whole idea with starting with your vegetables first and sauteing them is to really capture that flavor. So we're adding salt and pepper. I'm gonna add some rosemary and a bay leaf, which is very important to any soup. You don't have to have it in every soup, but they do work wonders in bringing tons of flavor and kind of that warm richness that you expect when you eat something like chicken noodle soup. So all I'm gonna do is just continue to saute these on a medium heat. And then once these are feeling like, not completely done, I'm gonna add our sliced chicken. This is such a great recipe when you're like, I just kind of need something that's gonna last me a few days. If maybe you're on a budget or you're just lazy or it's so snowy outside you can't actually go anywhere and you need a meal to last you for a while, this is such a great one. Okay, it's smelling real good and my onion is getting translucent. Everything is getting kind of soft. So it's time to put our chicken in. I can already smell that celery. It smells so good. So just keep turning it, getting it nice and cooked. That's that. Okay, so our chicken is definitely cooked, and if you're worried about your chicken being completely cooked, when they're small little cubes like this, they cook quickly, but we're gonna add our broth to this, and that will continue to cook them. You don't wanna overcook them and make them super, So let me grab my broth. So I'm gonna stick all of my chicken broth in here, which is gonna taste amazing, especially for you chicken lovers. And if you're trying to cut down on salt, just don't add very much. And also with your broth, you can always just, use a box of broth plus water, whatever floats your boat. I set my heat to a kind of low medium. Doesn't need to be too high. We just want to get a nice simmer going on. And I'm just gonna add my vegetable broth. These are 32-ounce boxes of broth. And I'm definitely gonna use both of them. So, you do enough. And with soup, you've got to be careful too. Just kind of err on the lower side of ingredients. You want the broth, don't add too much stuff. And I am super guilty of adding too much and then being like, oh no, I just really wanted broth. And now I just have a lot of stuff in there and that's kind of like, bleh. So, add your bay leaf. As I talk, add your bay leaf. And a sprig of rosemary, if you like rosemary. Use a little one. So I'm just gonna wait for this to get to a simmer I'm gonna let this simmer for about 25 to 30 minutes just to have all of those flavors really combine in the broth. And then always with food, the next day, especially with soups, is so incredible. The first day is great too, but the second day it just blows it out of the water. So let's let that simmer for about 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, we've got a good simmer going on. All the flavors are starting to meld together. It's time to add our egg noodles. And I'm gonna add about half of that. Again, because these are just going to take up a lot of space, and I want to make sure I have broth, and I don't want my noodles to just eat up all of my broth. So, with any noodle, depending on what it says on the package, about 8 to 10 minutes per noodle. We're going to let that go ahead and simmer and boil those noodles, and then we're ready. Okay, this looks so perfect. It literally looks like picture perfect chicken noodle soup. I'm so excited. It's a little hot, so I'm going to try to take some of the stuff from the top of it and let it cool a little bit. We do have some beautiful chunks of chicken and onion and carrots and celery. We've got the noodles looking beautiful. This is just going to be so heartwarming. That is so right here. That's where it feels good. It feels good right there. It's just perfect. This took so little time, like honestly, probably about 30 to 40 minutes, and that's with the cooking. Like that's really just letting it simmer so the flavors can get together. But having all of your stuff already chopped up and ready to go, you just throw it in a pot, turn it on, and eat. This is such a great and easy chicken noodle soup. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I'm Jackie, your reluctant housewife, here to help you find your inner domestic goddess without losing your inner feminist. Catch me at yourreluctanthousewife.com, on Pinterest and Instagram, Twitter, kind of, Facebook, all of the above. Say hey, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time, guys.